want to bring back Christopher O'Leary, a former director of hostage recovery for the United States government and senior vice president for global operations at the Sofan Group. Christopher, thank you. Well, you've been involved in different aspects throughout the years, deals, but what's your reaction to what we're seeing today?
Well, I think you've covered quite a bit of it. It's a difficult choice to make, with Russia to do these exchanges. They're unlawfully detained. It's hostage diplomacy. It's Russia and other bad actors around the world taking Americans and exploiting them because they're Americans, they're American citizens, and they have the leverage, to try to get these concessions. But this administration and previous administrations have shown that we put a real value on American citizens, and we're going to go to whatever lengths we need to do to secure their release. I will say this administration in particular, with the SPIHA, the Special Presidential Envoy for Hostage Affairs, Ambassador Roger Carstens, has been incredibly effective at doing this. They've secured more releases than in any other previous administration. Part of that is because the practice of hostage diplomacy has become more routine, but it's also because Roger Carstens, the one leading the shop, is working tirelessly to do this. And I mean, this is becoming the norm, reporting on this, because he is around the world all the time going after this and making sure we're getting Americans out no matter what it requires.
And Christopher, there's no doubt that had a major impact. But then there's also the question of what Vladimir Putin and what he is getting out of it, and why now?
Yeah, the question is why now? Part of it, yes, he's getting an FSB officer who it was very difficult to get him back, and they certainly want him back. It could be an opportunity to normalize some negotiations and demonstrate that they're willing to have exchanges with the United States and others, maybe on issues with the Ukraine moving forward, or potentially with the soon-to-be cessation of the Last Start iteration. Starting these diplomatic negotiations on something like this could normalize things and demonstrate that they are, reasonable actors in some space. This is something that it doesn't benefit them to have, Evan or any of the other detainees die in prison. But they would have been held under harsh treatment in forced labor camps. And, the long-term outcome is not good for any of these folks held in Russia. So they use it as currency, they use it as leverage, and they're getting concessions. It's also demonstrating some strength to the Russian people. This is for sure all engineered and approved on the Russian side by, Vladimir Putin. But on the United States side, it does go all the way up to the Principals Committee and is ultimately the decision of the president, because each of the agencies has some stake in this within the United States. So, the FBI and DOJ might have one opinion about releasing folks that we've had an investigation on or who have been convicted. The agencies, CIA, might have some concerns about releasing this FSB officer or a former, one of the prisoners who has some connections to Russian intelligence as well. So everybody has a say in this, but the SPIHA's office is the coordinator for all of this. Secretary Blinken definitely involved, but it does go all the way up to POTUS through the NSC, under Liz Sherwood Randall, the Homeland Security Advisor, and certainly Jake Sullivan, the National Security Advisor.